Hi everyone, it's Natalie here again. I'm doing the Jason Vale 28-day Super Juice Me challenge, and you may have seen some of my other videos. I've yet to do the update for yesterday, which was day 4. So I'm just doing quick updates every day. I did ramble on a bit yesterday, but I'll try not to today. One of the things that the plan says to do is to have hot lemon in the morning, not hot lemon, hot water with some lemon juice in it in the morning. And I thought, well, rather than squeeze a bit of lemon, not too sure how much juice I should put in, what I thought I would do is make some ice cubes, juice a whole load of lemons or several lemons, and then make lemon juice ice cubes. So all I have to do in the morning is just drop an ice cube. It's just quicker, easier. I've then got the lemons. The lemons aren't then, in the meantime, whilst I'm waiting to use them, they're not then getting oxidized and losing all their nutritional value because they're sitting in the fridge for days. So then, as I was starting to peel the lemons, because you need to peel the lemons for this juicer, and probably most juicers, but Jason Vale says leave as much pith on as possible. So I thought, the number of times I go out and I need lemon rind for a recipe, and I go out and buy lemons just for the lemon rind, and then I don't necessarily have a use for the lemons, although of course now I could be using them for hot lemon and water in the mornings. But in case I'm not doing that, I thought I really ought to sort of harvest the rind. I can freeze the rind, and then whenever I need it, just for, because you can't, sometimes I always buy organic lemons, so they're not, I've never known organic lemons to be waxed, so they're automatically unwaxed. I've just washed these, I've just scraped off the thing. I've got a bar mix stick blender here, and I've got a little cup attachment that goes with it, so I'll show you some that I've done earlier. And then what I do is there's no blade on this. The blade that normally comes with it is this. That's one of the blades. So you just take the blade off, put it in a little attachment, and it's best to just pulse it round. I haven't actually got the blade in now because I've taken it out so that I can show you. So what that's done, I'm not sure if it's quicker than actually grating a fine grate, but so here's the lemon. That was about equivalent of 1 lemon. And I think that was 2 lemons actually in that little jar. And then here I've got 2 lemon rinds. So it probably yields a bit more than you might do as well grating, because I've gone perhaps a little bit deeper into the pith than I might do if I was grating. So all I'll do is I'm going to freeze that. What I'll also do is mark on the packaging how many lemons that actually was, so that I've got a rough idea of how much to take out from frozen, and just chuck it into a cake mix or a recipe. So then I've got my lemons with as much rind left on as possible, and I'm just going to juice them, see how much yield I get. This should be a good yield because it's a slow juicer. And then I've got these ice cubes, which I just bought from Amazon this week. I really, really hate plastic, really hate it with a vengeance. So this is probably just about the only plastic thing other than the jug of this and appliances like it. So these are silicone. Where it's blue, it's silicone. I was a bit disappointed that the white isn't silicone too, but I should have realised that. But they actually have lids, and I suppose the plastic does make it rigid. So it's got lockable lids, so you don't have that faff of trying to get your ice cubes to stay level and not spill. Actually, they've also got little notches in here, so that if you overfill it, it will spill onto the next one. And as long as you don't still overfill it, then the ice cube should stay separate, and really easy for you to just take out a lemon juice cube that's frozen and just plonk it in your drink in the morning. So I'm doing this into a measuring jug just so I can get an idea and see how many 4 lemons will yield. And so off we go. This juicer has already been used so many times today. It's so easy to clean. I love the fact that it's so easy to clean. Oh, before I start, quick thing. If you have got this juicer, which is the Fruity Evolve slow juicer, I have got into the habit of just lifting it up. There is a little silicone tab under there. I have shown that in the video that shows the assembling of this. Always make sure that that is closed. I probably shouldn't have just yanked that off. Hang on, I'll just take this out. It's so quick and easy to put together though. So I just need to make sure that that is in. I just give it a little twist to make sure it's in properly, and you'll feel the resistance It's really simple to put the lid on. It's just like a food processor that you need to lock it into place. And I'll start again. So this is great because it just allows you to use bigger food. And the other thing I just check is that this little thing here is closed, the little sort of plug gateway thing. And I have actually got something. I've started using glasses because rather than use the jugs, the cups that come with it are great. But a glass, I can just rinse it and chuck it in the dishwasher rather than, I think you can put these in the dishwasher, but I don't. One, because I'm using them so much and I've got far more glasses than I've got the cups, and I don't have to dry out the plastic then. Although most of the time I'm just rinsing this and it's fine if I'm using it multiple times a day. Right, off we go. Now the thing with this juicer, it's lovely and quiet, it's just a really nice gentle hum, is to not overload it. I have mentioned this before, so wait until the first thing has completely juiced before you put the next one in, otherwise it can clog. But it really doesn't take very long and it just keeps everything flowing really nicely. So that one's gone through. Would you like to zoom in on the juicing? Thank you. I've got my son who's being cameraman today. So that one's done. Now, sometimes this happens that it just seems to catch. Oh, it's caught it now. If a food does catch, you've either got a tamper, which I haven't got handy, because I don't usually need it that much, or you can just press the reverse button and that turns the other way and it's usually enough to just move it into the zone that it needs to be in to get caught by the auger, which is the thing that presses it. So this is 4 lemons. I think that's done. Now, something that Jason Vale, I read in a different book of his actually, not the Super Juice Me book. I'm just going to see how much that yields. Well, that seems like quite a bit. But one thing he suggested, and this will be the first time I've tried it with this. I've not tried it with this before. I'm going to close that little gateway. That little plug, which is quite helpful because it's got little ridges, and he says to just try putting the pulp through again. And oh no, maybe it wasn't Jason Vale, maybe it was, I was looking at Joe Cross's website yesterday. So I'm just going to put the pulp through again and see if that then yields a bit more juice. So I hadn't thought about doing that. I mean, the pulp does come out pretty dry, to be honest. There's a little bit more there I could just throw in. So I've not done this before, don't know how this will work, whether this will get any more out. No harm in trying. Right, I don't have my tamper. I'll just be right back. I'll just take my phone off before I disconnect that. So you can't see this from here, but there is a little bit that's kind of got caught on a shelf. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that with a tamper because it is too close. It's kind of come over to the side, but it's too close to the auger, so I don't want to be sticking a tamper in there that might... The tamper that comes with it is too short for you to have any mishaps with it. So let's see if that's yielded any more. A little. Whether it was worth putting through again, I'm not sure, but it's maybe another ice cube's worth, so it's another morning's worth. So here's the rind that I will freeze, and I will mark on the packet when I freeze it how many it yielded. So that was 4 lemons, and it has made just over 1/4 of a pint, or just over 150 millilitres. So I don't know if you can see that. You able to zoom in on that, honey? You got that? Okay, so that's just over 1/4 of a pint, or just over 150 millilitres. And so I'm just going to fill these. Are you able to see this from there? So I've used the measuring jug underneath, obviously one because I wanted to see how much it yields, and also because it's just obviously a little bit easier to pour. Now I didn't have to make such big, I'm going to make these slightly smaller, see if I can get a tray out of it, which I probably could have done if I hadn't. That's a bit of a squeeze, that one. So I don't have any more lemons. So that was 4 lemons. And if I hadn't put quite so much in, I probably maybe would have got a tray out of it. So I just thought that might be a really quick, handy little tip for you to have your lemon in the morning without getting a juicer out or without squeezing a lemon and having a lemon partially wasted. Gets the most out of the lemon juice. I hope that helps. And was there anything else I was going to tell you? I think that's it. But if you like this video, or if you're interested in starting the 28-day juicing plan, I'm not affiliated with Jason Vale in any way. I do really love this juicer, and as a result, I bought and paid for this myself. As a result, I'm very happy to now be an affiliate for them. I got in touch with them about it. There's details about that in the description and a link to the website. What I particularly like about this, doing the Jason Vale juicing, I have been using, so you have a shot in the morning, you have 4 juices on as well as that during the day. In fact, I'll just quickly explain this. 2 are thickies and 2 are thinnies. So you have a thickie and then a thinny and then a thinny and then a thickie. And what they are, a thinny is just an ordinary juice with various ingredients, and a thickie is you make a juice and then you use that as the liquid to add to a blender with a couple of other ingredients, maybe like a banana or an avocado that you can't juice. So somebody asked me about that yesterday, so I thought I'll quickly just explain. The thing I like about this is the fact that where I'm using it, oh, it's raining heavily, where I'm using it so many times and having to wash it up so many times, I would be really, so I'm on day 5 today. I'll be doing the update for day 4 shortly. It's just so easy to rinse and to clean. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it might help, regardless of whether you're doing a juice plan or not. If you're somebody who has lemon water in the mornings regularly, this is a really handy thing to do. And makes it so simple and easy. If you liked this video, or if you want to know how I'm getting on with the plan as I go along, please do subscribe. And if you want to get notifications, hit the bell button and you'll get notifications. And thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.